joystick, the light can get brighter or it can dim and turn completely off. But when you push down the button, the light actually doesn't respond to any movement.
So I built like a walking robot thing. I used 4 servos and I connected them with wires on a small breadboard on top of the Arduino. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It moves on its own and I'm gonna program it where it stops when it runs into walls, or when it's about to run into a wall.
Ours works is it's like home automation. So when light is shined on the blinds, they'll open up, like, because it's like morning time, but when it gets dark it'll close like nighttime, because you're not trying to have people look into your window at night. So basically he wrote the code and he made an if-then statement or if-else statement, and it said that if the light was at a certain point, then the blinds would open, and then if it isn't at that certain point, then it'll close. So yeah, we used an Arduino, we used a breadboard, we used a LED light, no, not an LED, but a photoresistor. A servo. Yeah, that's it, I'm pretty sure.
Build blinking lights that can go on or off. I use a joystick, wiring, and LED lights to build the blinking lights. So what I built was remotely controlled LED lights. Each LED light has their own color, like red, blue, green, white, all of that. And then using the RGB LED light, I programmed that using the computer, like all the different computer codes, to make that one do different colors using the light. So instead of it just staying at red or just green or blue, whatever, I mixed them so it made purple, which all the other LED lights wouldn't do that. And instead of me having to plug it into something else, the remote control battery works instead. So to build that, I used the Arduino board, I used the breadboard, different LEDs, a bunch of wires. The wiring was crazy. I programmed it using the computer, and I also used the RGB LED, so that one could do a bunch of different things.
So we made a stopwatch with 3 different buttons that control 3 different things. One of them resets it, one of them makes it pause, and one of them, unpauses it after you pause it.
I did the code behind it and he wired it together.
So we used our Arduino board to program a fan, a light, a heat sensor, and a buzzer. Basically what we did was, it was like a downsized version of modern air conditioning. So we programmed the heat sensor so that after a certain amount of heat, it would turn on the light and the fan, and then the buzzer would ring out once and it would let you know. And then after it cooled down, it would turn off the fan, turn off the light, and the buzzer would ring out.
And I helped with the programming, so like when the light and the fan got cool, it would turn off.